Three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. The 2-1 home.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0. And you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
As a look, now the pitch. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Striding forward now is the DH, Max Kepler, trying to get him started again following the double play. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So now into the box is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Yoan Moncada is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The batter will be Luis Robert, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base pass so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's gone 2 for 8. A 1 pitch on its way.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2nd inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lynn looks in. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Aye.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That's it. The first baseman, number 19.
Next, it'll be Alex Kirilloff, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Down. Open.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count now. Donaldson on at first. Nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Engel will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
So now to the plate, Ryan Jeffers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. First pitch on the way.
Aye.
Oh, 0-1 count, the pitch. A
No ball,
swinging
2
strike,
strikes.
and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in is Eloy Jimenez. And as you take a look at the splits here, who's actually better against right-handed pitching this season? Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, Adam Engel.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Byron Buxton now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leury Garcia is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A ball and two strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2 and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Larnach comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now to bat, Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a play! Hats off to that one. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in is the outfielder, Jake Cave.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0 and 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll just waste one there. 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2 and 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his
1 ball,
fastball.
2 strikes,
2
yeah.
back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit hard, but foul. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as minor leaguer Yoan Moncada. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the 1st out. The next batter will be Luis Robert. He singled in his first AB. Now here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering. And that misses for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Misses ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off with the Twins.
Stepping in once again is Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnach. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Luis Arraez.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Jeffers over at second. Larnach on at first with nobody out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next, it'll be Jorge Polanco. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
I got 2 on the count.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Pause, now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Jake Kane. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Twins leave the bases loaded. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And it's gone. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Adam Engel. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Kirilloff has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last debut. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in will be Max Kepler. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Lynn's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Fastball well outside. Fouled off.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hit down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Set, here it comes. Josh Donaldson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Kepler gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. To Abreu for the big double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Alex Kirilloff. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not damaging.
To deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's the ball.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. So here is Ryan Jeffers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Lynn steps into his windup. Here it comes.
You got a full count.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Trevor Larnach, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jeffers aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speed.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Aaron Bummer comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Standing in now, Luis Arias, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next to dig in, Jorge Polanco. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So now to the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. The show is back on the south side after this. Plate is Yasmani Grandal. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Inside, ball
2 balls and no strikes. Grandal is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And, Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Jorge Alcala takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 66, Jorge Alcala.
Next to stand in is Eloy Jimenez. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
No, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Jose Abreu back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrel. And now in the box, Jake Cave flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Kimbrel's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter, sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrel, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Now it'll be Adam Engel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The right fielder, Adam Engel.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First delivery to him. Two out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Now into the box, Alex Kirilloff. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
And now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
I got the count 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next to hit is Ryan Jeffers. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And that misses 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from a closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.